Hi, everyone. This is Carol Ann Speaks, The State of Our World, on Wednesday, December 28th, 2022. So, what is it? Good, better, and different, all three. Okay, what's happening in the world? Well, major headlines. Supreme Court keeps Title 42, causing rise in deadly human trafficking and blocking asylum seekers. For now, it's going to keep it in place, which means it's a remain in Mexico law. So if you want to seek asylum, you have to wait uh, at the Mexican border. Can't come in. That's terrible. Uh, I'm sorry this has happened, and it's causing a lot of problems. People uh, should not be expelled. Seeking asylum is a human right. It's an international human right. And Trumpy put that in place, and the Supreme Court is keeping it in place for now. All right. Now, so uh, how are we going to deal with this? I don't know. So, have to fix that problem. Let people come in to seek asylum. Also, abject failure in Buffalo. Blizzard death toll rises as activists slam city's failed prep and response. Okay. Uh, Buffalo, New York is known for harsh winters. Yes, why didn't they do a better job preparing? I don't know. Um, but people were told not to drive, stay off the roads, but of course they uh, they're not listening to people who say it's too dangerous to be out there. Stay home. Don't go out unless you really have to. Stay off the road. Okay. Also, tired of the apologies. Workers' flyers say Southwest Airlines meltdown was decades in the making. Yes, they have a computer system that's outdated, they say, and they weren't able to recover from the bad weather, and people not know when they're going to get to whatever their destination is. Okay. So, cost cutting, looking for profits, try to pack as many people into a plane as possible, make the most money. Okay. Now, what else? Supreme Court keeps Title 42 in place for now, forcing thousands to remain stranded at U.S. Mexico border. That is a tragedy. Winter storm death toll tops 31 in Buffalo as Southwest Airlines chaos upends travel across the U.S. Because Airlines canceled a lot of flights because of the weather. Okay, all the airlines canceled a lot of flights, but Southwest did the most. Transcripts from January 6th probe detail Mark Meadows burning documents, Trump weighing blanket pardons. That's great. How'd he get in office? I don't know. Russia bans oil exports to countries observing price cap as German activists protest coal revival. Okay, so if Russia's not going to allow exports to countries that have a price cap, then the people are going to go back to whatever's available, like coal. And climate activists in Germany are protesting their government's revival of coal burning to make up for the loss of Russian gas. So I don't know what's going to happen. Clean energy. Okay. Russian business magnate dies after falling from window of Indian hotel. I guess the country India. And so what is that? I don't know. Not sure what's happening there. Uh, okay, powerful man Russia. I don't know. But that happened. How can you fall from the window? Why don't you, don't they have guards around windows, like for a balcony or whatever. I don't know. It seems fishy to me. Okay. Kosovo closes largest border crossing as tensions with Serbia mount. Okay. Kosovo and Serbia. Serbia apparently is a Russian ally. Uh, so I don't know what's going to happen. But Kosovo and Serbia have had their differences. Kosovo uh, is a separate country, but ethnic Serbs who live in northern Kosovo do not recognize Kosovo's independence. Uh, so I don't know. And Bosnia is another country in that area in the Balkans. Very tense situation, a lot of hate and fear. Okay, now, 185 Rohingya refugees arrive in Indonesia after being adrift at sea since late November. Now, the Rohingyas are Muslim people, and they from the Sudan. Sudan doesn't want them, so they kind of like people without a country. Um, Myanmar. Uh, uh, Myanmar is where they come from. Myanmar does not like Muslims. So anyway, so a lot of the Rohingya people have fled from there to other places. Now, Myanmar, or in what's the other name for Myanmar? It's basically a Buddhist country. So now these people have gone to Indonesia. Um, so hopefully they will be the old name for Myanmar is Burma, and the Rohingya Muslims have fled persecution in Burma since 2017. I don't know why you have to persecute people who have a different religion than you do. West Point starts removing Confederate monuments from the campus. Good. Judge sentences co-leader of far-right plot to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer to 16 years. Good. You should get life. And University of California student workers end 6-week strike after receiving pay raises and other wins. So I'm not sure what they're getting. New York also has people on strike. Uh, um, so I don't know. New York part-time faculty at Fordham University. So we'll have to see what happens with these people. They're basically slave labor at the universities. The universities like to keep their PhD candidates in school forever and use them to do projects and do research and write articles instead and not pay them well. So basically, they're slave labor and keep them from getting their degree as long as possible. Okay. Now, Buffalo buried by historic blizzard as winter storm kills dozens across the U.S. They weren't prepared. They should be. Migrants sleep outside on Christmas after U.S. denies them chance to apply for asylum. That's great. No room at the inn. Okay, Title 42 put in by Trumpy was used to expel some 2 million people from the border. That is terrible. Okay. Now, what else? Texas Governor Greg Abbott buses 100 plus asylum seekers to residence of VP Kamala Harris, but they were already waiting in, got a heads up in Washington, and they've been providing for these people. Yes. Okay, now, okay. Afghan Taliban bans women from working at non-governmental agencies. That's terrible. South Korea scrambles warplanes as North Korean drones cross the border. Okay, hope everything will be okay. Taiwan lengthens mandatory military service and detentions with China. Okay. China will end coronavirus quarantine requirement for international travelers. Okay. All right, there's a lot of stuff happening out there. So, what else is new? I don't know. I don't know. But things do not look good. Now, what else is happening out there? Well, people are still refusing to wear a mask, practice social distancing, get the vaccine when it's safe for them. And then we have a group of people who don't like any vaccines. Okay. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Wednesday, December 28th, 2022, for another me or Caroline Speaks, The State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing, and the vaccine is available to you and safe for you to take it. I would take it. I had mine. Hey, remember, take care of yourself and others. Kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. How about a tiny little song? Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away. Just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, thank you for listening. World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which included Sister Dusty, who announced to become an international singing star. It is recorded by Dusty and also by the Seekers. Okay, stay safe. Signing off on December 20th, 2022. Kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Good night. Stay safe.